So last time, um, you guys made your way out of the Underdark. Um, Sad Allie sold her brain to a hag. Uh, Brad got a fancy hammer, fancy boy hammer, and the the sweet old lady that fed you guys hot chocolate is in Allie's dreams right now.
A tale as old as time. Nice.
Sadly away.
Yeah. That's who she is now. This is her now.
Hooray! Fuck. Okay.
Don't give up. You can do it.
I can try. So yeah, I did not actually plan anything for inside Allie's brain. I was just gonna say that she's in your brain now.
Okay. Great.
So Billy and not Billy, whatever your name is, Brad.
Cool, thanks.
Why are you mad? Yours is the name I remember.
Should have called him Laundry. That would have pissed him off.
Yeah, Billy and Brian, you guys are sitting around this house. Fire's crackling, you know. And Allie is just like asleep at the table. For like a really long time. And oh, that was weird. Are you guys gonna just sit at the table or wander around the hut? Wander around the hut a little.
I'm gonna wait and sit at the table because I'm assuming that things in the hut are probably dangerous.
That's a safe assumption.
Billy's probably going to wander around the room that they're in, but not leave it.
Okay. It's a pretty simply stocked kitchen, sitting area. It's there's a bunch of like herbs and seasonings, like hanging from the ceiling, drying, and like bundled up on the walls. There's are you like going through cupboards at all, or are you just kind of meandering?
Just meandering. She's like a nervous pacer, so that's what she's doing.
Okay. There's probably like one like 5-pound bag of sugar out by the kind of by the hot chocolate. And as you're kind of like pacing around, you notice that like all of the counters have like little grains of sugar here and there. Like it's been wiped out, wiped up, but like in the nooks and crannies and the corners, there's still definite sweets and crumbles laying about. And Allie gonna be asleep for like hours.
Should I just go catch a nap while you guys do this then, or?
No, that's the transitioning phrase.
Oh.
Allie, you're having these like really weird dreams. of like meeting Brad for the first time, but it's like dream logic, so nothing really makes sense in the world. Like there seems to be like a really tall man talking to a squirrel, and the squirrel just seems to be like ignoring him in the background. So you're not, it's he
Yeah,
looks
that's not
kind of
weird.
familiar, but and then you'll see like um flashes here and there of like some scraggly haired woman darting down an alley, um a, some man who looks kind of familiar, but uh it seems like one of those faces that like you saw in like a painting. um you see him like skulking about for some reason, and then you see like this really terrifying visage of an old woman, and she's uh beating a child with a wooden spoon. um and it still feels like it's a memory, but they're definitely not your memories. Like none of this happened to you, but you're like seeing it like it's a memory. um and uh yeah, so you're just like going through all these flashes, and then there's like a group of elves traveling through what appears to be like a swamp that you've never been to, as far as you know.
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly,
Yeah.
never been in this swamp.
So they say.
um, and then you'll see this very tall, pale woman with like this kind of semi-sheer black, um, like formal wear dress gown kind of thing. Um, and she's sitting across from a medium height human woman with like wiry red hair, and they seem to be like passing a bottle of booze between each other and playing some sort of weird drinking game that involves magic that you can't really figure out. It just seems like they're kind of making up rules and then drinking copiously.
Yeah, drinking games. Gotcha.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you take a drink, you take a drink.
Right. The other person takes a drink. Rinse, repeat.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wake up. And
Gasp.
you kind of forgot that you were in this little candy hut. There's a like puddle of drool under your head.
Gross.
It's all right. It's really sugary now too.
I don't know if I like that.
Your head just like sticks to the table for a second.
That's even worse. Okay, great. There's a slopping sound when she sits up straight. Yeah, didn't need you to actually do the sound, but okay, cool.
It's what I'm here for.
It's the game
Bullshit
we're
and
playing. Hello.
And the other two of you will see Allie start to sit up, and like as you turn to Allie, you see in the kind of corner of your eye, sitting across from Allie, is the hag, chuckling a little bit. She says, "Well, that was certainly a doozy."
Are you okay, Allie? Are you okay?
I'm very sticky. She's wiping her face. What does Allie actually remember? Or is it just she doesn't really remember being here?
You kind of remember like the flashes of the dreams and the memories. But the more you try and think about them, the less they seem to make sense or really seem to like correlate to you at all.
Okay. But I remember
Um,
like everything before going to sleep.
Everything except for when you actually got your brain eaten. You remember that it happened and everything, but the actual like moment of it happening, with its face meat, all up in your brain hole. Um, that part seems to have been like erased. Not that you remember, but
Okay. Then, while she's trying in vain to wipe the sticky from her face, she looks at Billy and says, my head's kind of fuzzy, and I had some weird dreams that I don't quite remember. But she says that without actually moving her mouth. And only you can hear it.
What? Billy says this out loud. So Billy just goes, I mean, that's good. I mean, fuzzy isn't great, but there are worse things to feel coming out of a spell. But like, you don't feel sick or anything, or
No, just sticky and tired. A little tired.
okay. Again, there are worse things to feel.
And she actually says out loud with her mouth hole this time. Fucking did the thing happen? Did we do the thing?
oh, the thing was done for certain.
Now that you have it, what memory did you take? Don't snicker at me. That's
Yeah, it's kind of mean. She asked a valid question, I thought. A little rude, but okay.
I took the memory that wasn't hers.
that didn't answer my question. That was I'm asking what specifically you took. Not some kind of vague memory that wasn't hers type thing.
Uh, like I mentioned to Bradley, the Mind Flayers left a memory of all of their experiences, all condensed down into one tiny moment. So I took that out of her noodle, and I can sort through it at will later.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, as for what you asked as payment, she'll turn to you, Billy, and say, "Your grandmother, she certainly is still upset with you, although she's upset with most people most of the times, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't take
that
it.
tracks.
I wouldn't take it too personally. If you truly wish to reconnect with her at any point in the future, I think I have something that might help you with that.
What is it?
She'll take a long pull from her cupo cocoa, and kind of you'll see that the spoon that's in it is just like a little pestle, uh, and she just kind of like uh, taps the pestle off of any remaining liquids, uses like the edge of her cloak to dry the inside of it, and pushes it over towards you. She'll say, "This was the Baba Yaga's, many centuries ago."
Okay. So does this? What would this do exactly?
It has a great many uses, but I assume if you returned it, your grandmother would forgive any uh, errant ways that she might have troubled, be troubled over with you.
But also, just in case, what else does it do?
Hold on, I have to grab my book.
Did you just like throw yourself off of your chair in search of your book or something?
Wow, what an adventure to get this book. Damn.
You know,
Hope you level up from this. Zippers too? Wow.
2 zippers, but
Damn.
partially because I failed my first investigation roll.
Mm.
Zipper CR2.
Bink bonk, bink bonk. Baba Yaga's mortar and pestle. It's a tiny wooden bowl, but it can increase in size to accommodate anything you place inside, expanding, if there's enough space, up to a large size, meaning it could hold even a large creature. The pestle itself is a 6-inch long worn wooden tool. Once while you're holding it, you can extend it into a quarterstaff. As a quarterstaff, it is a magical weapon that gives you a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it. As well as being able to do 1d8 extra force damage up to 4 times. While you hold the mortar and pestle, you can use your action to say the name of any non-magical plant, mineral, or fluid, and the amount of the material worth less than 10 gold. And it instantly fills with the desired amount of material. You can do that once per short rest. You have advantage on any check you make using the mortar and pestle as a alchemist's, brewer's, cook's, or herbalist's kit. As long as you remain within 5 feet of it, you can command it to grind the materials within it for a minute. At the end of the minute, oh no, I'm sorry. At the start of each of your turns over the minute, whatever's in the mortar will take 4d10 force damage. If you're holding the pestle while you're inside the mortar, you can use your action to command the mortar to travel to a specific place or creature. As long as it's within 1,000 miles of you, it will travel into the air and vanish. And you do so in the ethereal plane. You arrive at the location an hour later, or if it's nighttime, a minute later. Yeah. Plus, there's also other boons and detriments to holding it. Which would be an attunement slot, if you'd like to attune to it, Aubrey.
I would like to attune to it.
Okay. You can't be charmed or frightened. You're proficient in one skill of your choice. You regain 1d6 HP per round. And if you go more than 10 feet away from it, you are blind.
Okay. Okay. So I am immune to being charmed and frightened. Alright. I'm just writing that all down.
It's a bit of a wall of text.
Okay.
I haven't noticed. I thought it was pretty brief. Sean's calling it the mortar of oops, all curses.
I know, I'm in the chat.
Oh, good.
Mortar.
You should just, if you wrote that down, you should just erase whatever he told you the mortar was called and replace it with mortar of oops, all curses.
Okay, and I gain 1d8 or 1d6?
1d6.
Okay. Okay, and I know that if I go farther than 10 feet from it, I'm blind. So. Alright. Cool.
Man,
Awesome.
what is this novel you're posting in Discord chat? Christ. Jeez. What is this, half the book that you unzipped? What the fuck?
Now you know why I needed the book.
How are you still going? What the actual fuck? Fucking D&D, calm yourself. Does this item come with its own character sheet, or what are we talking here?
No to charm and fright.
There you go. So yeah. That's your little cup.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Need to pick my skill proficiency. Cool.
And Allie, you can have a rock.
I can have a rock? Wow. I love rocks. My best friend was a rock back in the day.
Oh, fuck. Hello?
Hello?
No, still nothing. Oh wait, maybe my sound settings.
You'll get there, champ. I believe in you.
Oh,
You can do it.
hello.
Yep. Hi.
Hooray!
Great. I've been told to
A
request that my
paper.
rock be a starstone. So I'll just go ahead and write that on my character sheet and just assume that I have it. So thank you.
Can be one
So-
rock.
One rock. Any rock?
One rock.
One Dwayne The Rock Johnson. All right. That's going right into my equipment. Nice.
Level 4 fighter, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
AKA new laundry. Perfect.
So yeah, that's your new cup.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. And she'll turn now to Allie, and say, "Your request was a great deal more difficult. Required digging through various people's memories via their dreams, and then confirming that information to make sure it wasn't simply fabricated. However, I think I was able to find some information on your parents. Your father's name, it seems, was Chambert Lansom.
Sounds made up.
I don't make up names. I simply tell them. Bad news is that he is most certainly dead now.
Kind of a waste of time to write his name down then.
She shrugs.
No, I feel like realistically this hag gives Allie her father's name and like her eyes light up just a little bit and then she follows up but he's totally dead and her shoulders just drop.
Memory is never a waste.
I don't have any memories.
No, I didn't take all of them. From what I can tell, your mother is still alive. Though I'm not particularly certain where. Her name was Myru Denathan.
Okay.
Myru Denathan.
No. But you don't know where she is?
Denathan is a common elven last name. Though I think I saw something with a marsh or a moraine or a swamp. Very difficult to tell exactly. But perhaps you'll get lucky.
Allie frowns and then turns to Billy and then without actually talking says inside Billy's skull space, "You're a wizard. You can scry on people, right?"
Billy will try to say back, so she'll think this. And if Allie can hear her, that's up to you, Eric. But she'll say, I mean, I know the theory behind it.
Allie blinks a couple of times and says, "Did you just talk without moving your mouth?"
I think I did.
Wizards are weird.
Oh, we're gonna fuck with Bradley so hard on this.
Is he still in the other room watching the game? Oh, Bradley.
I heard you. I just don't care. As a matter of fact, I would prefer it if you would only talk with your telepathy or whatever you call it.
Yeah, that sounds like Bradley.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
So anyways, you can scry and find my mom for sure 100%, right?
Sure, why not?
Well, let me tell you something, Billy, about making 100% promises. It's a mistake.
I'm so excited now. I can't wait to find my mom.
Do we have... Yeah, I do remember when I was studying a scrying spell 4 months ago. Eric, thanks for reminding me. That's why I said I know the theory behind it. So, she's like, I'm not... Okay, Allie, I'm not gonna make a 100% promise, but I'll make a 75% promise.
That's like a lot lower than 100.
Only a quarter, but you know.
Can I meet you halfway at 95?
Do I know that with my skill, I'm pretty capable of casting this spell?
Scrying?
Yeah.
The spell that you were researching?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a long time.
Like how long?
Like how long?
Probably a couple weeks.
A couple weeks.
That is a long time.
Well, we should get back to the manor.
Don't
Mhm.
forget your bonky stick, Bradley.
Yes, I won't. Did you tell me what that thing does?
I don't think so. So if you could roll me a D100.
Alright. Shoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. It is 70.
70. Okay. So it is a +2 Warhammer. That will deal an extra die of force damage. Trying to think. Yeah. Your longsword is also a +2. And deals an extra die of psychic damage. And as long as you have it, you can cast one spell from it. And I have to look up spells. Spells!
Spells! Live footage of us leveling up.
Spells! You can cast... Oh, fuck, what's it called? Chaos Bolt, I think?
Sick.
Dude.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Chaos Bolt. And doesn't use a spell slot. And then when you do it, you roll a d6, and if you roll a 6, you can use it like it recharges. Otherwise, you have to wait until the next morning.
Okay.
So. And that applies with either your sword or your hammer. You don't have to use specifically the hammer for that. But you do only get it once. It's not like they each have it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Cool. That's yeah. So yeah, the hag will
So
smile.
basically what you're telling me is finding more of this shit levels up the other shit.
It sure does, yeah.
Okay, right on.
Cool.
So she will smile. Her like yellowed teeth, and say, well, I believe that concludes my business with you, at least for the time being.
Perfect. Well, we have to get back to our manor. We've been gone for a while now. And Billy apparently has a spell to cast.
Yes. If you ever need to reach me, I'm only a dream away.
That sounds awful.
She begins to cackle, and the fire dies, and the candles that were lit blow out. And in the brief moment where your eyes kind of adjust to the sudden darkness, Brad, could you roll me a dexterity save?
Oh? What's this?
So that's an 18.
Okay. So right as the wind blows out, all the lights and the fire under the cauldron mysteriously vanishes. The hag is gone, and you are just able to catch yourself as the previously well-built chair you were sitting on crumbles underneath you, and you can see that it's like mildewy and moldy, and several of the legs have like rotted through and pretty much splintered at your weight. And looking around, most of the room has a fairly thick layer of dust, probably an inch or two of dust laying about.
2 inches of dust, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of dust.
Woof.
Brad is going to get the fuck out of there because he has he's good on thoroughly gross places.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Allie's gonna sneeze, but she's gonna leave too. Because of all that dust. 2 inches
I mean, it
of
could
dust.
be bone meal, I guess.
Oh, perhaps.
It'd be a lot of bone meal as well. But yeah. Walking outside, you'll be able to see that the very upkept gingerbread-esque house that you were in now seems to be a abandoned wooden shack with a caved-in ceiling and like planks missing. The wind is just blowing through it. It's kind of like shaking with the wind even. But you're back in the snow-capped mountains surrounding the Nymph's Eye Lake.
Well, that
Hooray!
was weird.
So, I suppose we should head back to the manor and you can try and find Allie's mother, and I can take plentiful naps, and perhaps we'll find her, perhaps we won't, but we'll find out more when we get home.
But we have to at least try.
Yes, well.
Yes, well.
Yeah, swell.
That was the end of the sentence. Just yes, well.
Oh, yeah, same for me. It was the end of my sentence, too.
Perfect. Shall we?
We shall, yes, well.
Now you're getting it, Harry.
Yes. Well.
Congrats, you now have one tally.
I will go and get on Senor Presidente.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop on Nintendo.
Billy, would you like to ride Lieutenant Gustavo?
Sure.
Or you can fly with me and tell me about your grandma. I've never had a grandma, so I don't know what they do, but I'm eager to learn.
My grandma wasn't exactly, well, first of all, she wasn't my actual grandma, but also, she's not exactly an exemplary grandma. So,
Yeah, but you want to make it up to her. You want to reconnect with her, right? That's why you got the textbook Mortar and Pestle, the mortar of hoops, all curses.
I mean, yeah, but also, like, you know, only got one family, and that's kind of, yeah,
If you're
that's kind of the
lucky.
deal. Anyway, this Griffin just beat you with spoons. So she, Billy will say, I mean, okay.
Now I will mention that this little detour that we're going to go on, it would probably be costly. So wherever we end up going, we will have to take up jobs along the way. Just to pay for it, you know, petty monster slayings and the like.
Oh, yeah, maybe I could take over another bar.
Sure, whatever is working and necessary. And profitable. That was not profitable.
Which one? I earn
You
money.
taking over the bar.
I don't know. I got some electrums from it.
Yes, well.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Oh, man.
I think Allie looks at Billy expectantly.
Okay,
You need to say it too.
Yes, well.
And we're off. Cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, we're gonna start heading towards the towards our house then.
Okay.
Please tell me you're not just gonna leave Lieutenant Gustavo
No,
behind.
Lieutenant Gustavo's gonna follow us.
Okay, thank God.
Lieutenant Gustavo just wades into the water and disappears under the lakes.
No bubbles, nothing. The water hardly moves.
Yeah.
It's like he was never here at
ripples.
all. Yeah. Was he in her head the whole time? Wow.
I mean, technically, if Brunner is ever going to come back, Brunner would probably be on Lieutenant Gustavo, but Because that's who was
Yeah.
originally riding him when we came up here.
He's in the lake too.
Fair enough.
He'll emerge when necessary, and only then.
Or at least, him minus all of his bones.
Makes it flexible. Nice.
They're busy dusting the dusting the inside of that shack.
Okay.
Yes. Well.
Well,
Again, this is just a meme game. Amazing. Canon now. Going through a dusty shack. Whipping up 2 inches of dust. Like a tornado. They call him the Dust Devil.
dustiest shack.
Perfect.
It's the dust shack. It's a little dust place.
It's not a little dust place. It's 2 inches of dust. It's so much. You could build a beach with that amount of dust.
the place is little though.
Oh.
It's just 40% dust.
I stand not corrected then. Great.
Yeah, you're back at your fucking house.
Wow, that was quick.
Perfect.
I love that we got access to quick travel now. That makes things so much easier.
Jim Mendez, good to see you.
Hello, sir. Yeah, well.
How are things, I guess? Whatever.
Oh, right. Good. Yeah. Pretty calm lately. Business
How's
is
the
up.
bed and breakfast going?
Yeah, swell.
Perfect. Well, anyway. Have a good day, I guess. Brad will start to walk in.
You too, sir.
Hi, Jim Mendez.
Hello, Miss Billy. Yeah, swell.
Okay, we'll walk in. How's the place doing? Is it like?
Yeah, are there any guests here or anything?
Let's see. Took you about a week to travel back, which would put it around noon. So.
Would you say? Never mind. I was gonna make an Overwatch joke.
Yeah, I think there's a family of dwarfs sitting at a table kind of at the side of the main entrance hall. They're sipping some tea. There's a little plate of biscuits and cookies next to them.
Hold on, I need to look at my character sheet to figure out what the fuck the guy's name is that operates the business shit. It's been so long.
Jim Mendez? J. Imdez?
No. It's... Yeah, it's Jim Mendez. That's so dumb. But also appropriate. The only names that I have on my thing is I have Jimenez, Jim Mendez, Jim Endez, and Thelonious Spielberg.
Yeah, that's fair. The 4 major players.
When's their side game happening?
When you guys hit level 20, that's the those are the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh, awesome. I look forward to that. Dibs on JM does. I want to play him.
Yeah. Jay is you'll see him like bustling about upstairs, and when he sees you, he kind of snaps up and trots down and goes, "Oh, hello! So good to see you. It's been so long."
Hi, Jay and Des.
He tips his little cap. It says, "How long were you looking to stay here for?"
This is our house.
At
We
least
don't
2 weeks.
have to give you a time.
No, right, of course not. I was just, curious.
None of your business, Jay. How's that? We'll leave when it's appropriate.
Not very forthwith of you.
Yes, well. What does it matter?
Well, if you're here, then I might have to schedule extra places in the croquet tournament. Shan't I?
Wait, you've been renting out my room?
No. What? No.
You think that we want to play croquet is what you're saying, then?
Well, you might.
What game's
Fair
that?
enough. We
I might
might.
wanna. Yeah, maybe.
But I probably don't.
You might.
We'll probably be here for the month. How's that, Jay?
He pulls out a little ledger main from his breast pocket. New guests, 1 month. Bill to Brad. Check. That sounds wonderful, Master.
No, there is no billing me. That's not how this works.
Well,
I live here.
right, yes. But, I mean, if you're paying you, that way I can keep track of who's all in the house.
I feel like there's something funny going on here.
He kind of looks around and then checks his ledger main again and says, No, comedy shows are on Tuesday, sir.
Can you have Jimenez send something up to my room? I'm starving. And Brad will storm off.
1 meal to Bradley's room. George Bradley. Check.
Can we get meals on Bradley's tab too?
Well, of course, you live here.
Perfect. Then 2 meals each for Billy and myself sent up to my room.
Oh, that's
Post-haste.
actually 100% included in your contract. That's not even something that's going to piss Brad off.
Good. Thanks for the clarification, Bradley.
I'll have Jimenez send something right up.
Thank you.
He'll bow his way out to the kitchen.
Nice. I like it here. You get stuff. You don't really have to pay for it. And everyone's so
I'm
nice.
pretty sure it's included in our
contract.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember signing a contract. But it doesn't matter. So, what do I need to do to help you with the spell?
I don't think you need to do anything. Let me check my thing. Let me hang on.
You'll
I
get
gotta
there.
pull out
I believe in you.
Let me...
If you need
Hold
help,
on.
just ask.
Trying 5e. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm looking it up to see if you need help. Maybe
Yeah, I can see you're getting out your
need...
spell book. I know, it's difficult. You have so much stuff
Yeah.
in that bag.
I know, right? Oh man, so oh shit. So I've heard of the target. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I need a focus worth at least 1,000 gold.
Oh. How much is
Do you
that in
think Brad has any?
electrums? Because I have... She
More
starts
than
counting on her fingers. At least
more
7.
than we have.
Oh.
Do you think Bradley has a crystal ball?
Okay. Maybe. What if we just ask one of the wait staff here for a focus worth 1,000 gold and to put it on Brad's tab?
Okay, we'll ask. All right, and Billy will ask when they bring up their food, like when the meals come up. Billy's just gonna ask Jimenez, "Hey, if they have a if we have a focus worth at least 1,000 gold."
Oh, this poor man. He'll be like in the middle of setting something down, like setting a tray down, and he'll be like, "What? I'm sorry, worth how much?"
At least 1,000 gold.
I can't say that I know of anything like that around here.
Okay, I guess I should ask Brad then. He probably has spell stuff that he hasn't told us about.
Maybe. It's possible. There's like secret doors and stuff here too, I think. So.
Interesting.
Should we bring our food to Brad and go have lunch with him?
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like that.
You might be wrong, but I'm willing to try.
Hi, Brad.
Knock,
We're
knock,
here.
knock.
What do you want?
We brought food.
Brad will go and open up the door. He'll wait there though, to grab it from them.
Oh, it's a tray with 2 meals each for us on it, but we'll share. We thought we could have a picnic in your room.
Why would you think that?
It was Billy's idea.
We need to talk to you about something.
Also, yeah, for the spell.
Doesn't it involve making money?
The opposite.
Well, unless you happen to have a focus worth at least 1,000 gold.
Well, what could work as a focus, per se?
Hang on. A crystal ball, a mirror, a font of holy water, which I really doubt you have. Yeah, any of those things. Or something similar.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I have sold any sort of gems that I might have, and so no, I do not have anything that could help
Okay.
you in your endeavors.
Okay, I'll steal one then.
From where? Where are you going to steal one?
I don't know.
Here's the thing, Billy. I like where your head is at. Now, what if instead we could figure out someone that has one and find a way to make him give it to us? Or her, I suppose.
That's a great way. That's a great thing, Bradley. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Ooh, Allie raises her hand.
Yes, Annie.
Does the focus explode when the spell is done?
No, I think it's one of those things that you can use, that you can reuse.
Then maybe
because
we
it
can
doesn't
rent one.
destroy it.
Instead of getting one, we could just rent one for a fraction of the price, probably.
That makes sense.
And then we could steal it.
All right, chuckleheads, you convinced me. Sit down, we can have picnic together.
Really?
Yes, really.
Allie smiles and goes sets it up on the floor.
This is just devious enough that I'm in.
She throws pillows down. Lays out a blanket.
Nice.
Brad is immediately going to start, like, freaking out when you go over to the bed to grab anything, and he'll be like, no, absolutely no pillows, just sit on the floor. Just the floor. Thank you.
The floor's not even carpeted. It's cold.
Yes,
hard.
well, it will be fine.
I don't know.
Allie,
Okay.
you are born in a literal alley. You can dine on my floor.
Wow, thanks for reminding me. Okay, cool. She
Yes,
sits down and
you're
pouts.
welcome.
Like angrily pours tea.
Brad will also go sit on the floor and eat.
Amazing.
Wow. This is Dungeons and Dragons played at its highest tier.
Oh man.
Here's the thing. I think that trying to get a crystal ball would be a good idea. Valuable asset for the home. Don't get me wrong. But I also don't know where we're going to find one. My guess would be back in Valence where we came from. So I kind of wish you would have spoken up earlier, Billy.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Although Magni is not small, perhaps we could find one at the Adventuring Guild or find some information of the like.
That's also fair because crystal balls aren't exactly rare. I mean, or well, I don't know how rare they are, but it doesn't even have to be a crystal ball. It can just be a focus. And another thing is that I'm sure that there are other things, other spells and things that you need a focus worth at least 1,000 gold for.
Yes,
can't
well, here's the thing. See how I played you there? You thought I was done. I'm not. We're still not talking about a small sum, so they're not going to be willing to part with it easily.
Well, we could befriend them first. With our award-winning charms.
That would take a very long time, I would think. To befriend someone enough that they would loan or give the crystal ball to us. Instead, we should find someone who both has one and is in need of a very dangerous favor. It's what we specialize in.
Then maybe we could start at the guild to see if anyone like that needs help.
Yes, well, here's the thing, Billy. I want to give you a chance here. So I want you and Allie, but you're taking the lead here, Billy. Allie, you're still first best, but Billy, you're taking lead. And what I need you two to do is to try and find where we can get a crystal ball. Now, if I have to get involved, I will, but I will be very disappointed. Now, off you go. Oh, I'm sure you will, but it's okay, Billy. I forgive you in advance.
That idea is that here's the thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, well.
Yes, well,
Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave the squirrel with you to stay with you while we're gone?
absolutely not, Billy.
You sure? Are you sure? And she holds it out to him, and I'm fairly certain that the
It's-
squirrel just like hisses.
If you don't get your tree rat away from me, Billy.
He's not a tree rat. That's a chipmunk.
Yes, well.
No.
Okay, all right, and she'll let him run back up her sleeve or whatever he does. I'd offer you the familiar, but I kind of need the familiar.
I
So.
don't need your familiar, Billy. Please,
We
by
could
all means.
draw pictures of ourselves. You could hang it up on the wall while we're gone.
I'm trying to get rid of you. I'm just going to be blunt about it.
Is it because you need some alone time? You need to de-stress?
Yes, absolutely. That's perfectly what I was thinking.
Allie nods. And she says, I understand. And she winks.
Brad will make a weird face at you and then kind of try and scoot you guys out the door.
Okay, bye, Brad.
Yes, well.
Yes, well, Allie takes Billy's arm and like ushers her off to Allie's
Okay.
room.
We're gone.
I think I figured out something that's going on with Bradley.
Okay, what's going on?
I think we need to find him real companionship. Someone he can really connect with on like a romantic level.
No, I think that we need to find a crystal ball so he doesn't get disappointed in us again.
All I'm saying, Billy, is I'm adding a side quest to this main quest. Okay?
Oh, you're adding a side quest to the side quest to the side quest.
This is all still your time off.
We were on a break.
Yeah. You know what they say, there's no rest for the wicked, I
Sabbaticals
guess.
can last as long as we want, Eric.
No, that's fine. There hasn't been one yet. Unless you include Fantasy College, I guess.
Oh no, Brad was 100% planning on spending the next couple of weeks trying to get back with his sword trainer for a little while.
Gotcha.
Cool. Then we all have plans. Nice.
You could do that. Or next adventure. Okay. Billy and Allie, where would you like to start your search for a crystal ball or other expenso focus?
The Adventurers Guild.
Okay. This pen is dead. Billy and Ellie to Adventuring Guild. And Brad, you're going to meet up with your trainer?
Yeah, I was gonna go back and meet up with my sword trainer.
Cool. That is also in Valence. Magni, sorry.
Yeah, I know. That's not far away. I was just gonna wait until they were gone out of sight, and then I would take off on Senor Presidente.
Okay. so Billy and Allie, how are you traveling to Magni?
Via Nintendo.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh. So Billy and Allie head out, mounted on the Nintendo.
Actually, I'd like to try something.
You can.
If we could, Billy will command the mortar to increase in size. Can both of us get inside of it?
Easily.
Okay. And she'll go, come on, let's try this.
This is weird.
And she's holding the pestle, and she goes, to Magnes, to Magni Adventurers Guild, please.
Okay. You'll feel a little bit of like an uncomfortable, almost like a hook behind your navel, kind of like when you do like a free fall. But you're headed like straight up into the air, and like looking at each other, you kind of look ethereal, a little purplish, and it's a very odd experience. And looking down, it's like the world, but kind of it kind of looks like it's like an ocean underneath you rather than like land. And you'll be traveling for about an hour, and then you will land at the guild hall.
Okay. Wicked. That was so cool.
Wow. That was amazing. You know what we should call this thing? We should call this thing the Super Nintendo. Because damn, that's a good way to travel. I like it.
I hope we can get Brad in this sometime. I think he'd really like how convenient it is. Anyway, she will hop out and command it to small again.
Mhm.
And she'll put it somewhere on her person. I'm sure it's joined to the jar of eyeballs at her belt or something like that. And she'll go, now listen, Ellie, when we go in here, we have to look like serious adventurers. All right? We have to
She,
look
like,
like we mean business.
runs a hand
'Cause
through
we
her
do.
hair and pulls out a stick, throws it on the ground.
Billy will will ask her familiar to go from an owl to a hawk. And that's the only change she makes to her appearance.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I know how to look like an adventurer. Allie has disguise self at will, so she's gonna turn into Bradley.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
Wow, it's like he's really here.
How's this? Flashy, right?
Very flashy, yeah.
Nice. Good. Great.
I don't get the same fear in the pit of my stomach when I look at you as Bradley, though.
It's because I don't have gravel in my throat. I probably sound a lot nicer.
There's gravel around if you want to fix that.
No.
Like 2 inches of gravel.
I'll just take some for later, just in case.
Okay. Meanwhile, Brad, you start to head out to Magnes. And James goes, heading out so soon, sir?
Yes.
Very well. Bit less time than a month, I would say, but that's all right too.
It's only like an hour between the house and Magni, though, right?
It's a couple hours.
Oh,
Like-
okay. Maybe I will end up staying in Magni to do my sword training. Fuck it, we'll find out.
And I think it started out as like half a day, and it's slowly gone down further and further.
Yeah.
But I mean, your house is also cursed, so it's fine. Yeah, whatever.
Dude, magic house, or cup of curses, house of curses. Probably sword and shield and hammer of curses.
Oops,
Hey,
all
there's
curses.
no proof of that. Yeah, so you had a and then yeah, he'll your swordy boy will definitely accept you back as a student because he likes getting paid.
Actually, I was going to try and negotiate with him with stuff instead of just gold if he was interested.
That depends on the stuff.
I was going to offer him the silver rapier that the Duke had given me.
Yeah, I think that would cover it.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I am deleting that from my inventory. So that will cover a month, yes.
He looks it over and is like, yes, it should cover a month, though it's a bit odd that you'd want to get rid of such a fine weapon.
He'll pull out the longsword that that he uses now and show it to him.
Also a fine weapon, though a bit stranger of craft.
Well, I can't use both of them at the same time, so... Seems fitting to give the sword to someone who can use it.
Well, unfortunately, my monster hunting days are over, but it will make a fine addition to my collection.
Well, I don't collect them. I collect gold and I collect knowledge. And I'm better at collecting gold, to be honest with you.
I'll say. Okay. Yeah, so you will be doing that. Allie and not Allie.
Bradley Way, yes.
Yes, that's what I said. You are walking into the Adventuring Guild.
Yep.
And that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Holy shit.
Yes. Well.
Look at all of the knowledge that you gained. Your dad's dead. Your mom might be dead.
Yep. It's great.
It's also great to know that if Billy scries and her mom is dead, she's the one who's going to have to break the news to Allie.
Yep.
Have fun with that.
Go.
I just love that it seems like Brad is being supportive for this whole mission, when in actuality, it just benefits him to find the next piece of the weapons that he's looking for.
Oh, it's great.
Mutually beneficial.
Right.
Mutually beneficial destruction.
Hey, we're going to take out a lot of other things with us.
Well, that's fair.
Yep. I already crossed my dad off the list, so that's cool.
Yeah. Name and all.
Man.
Oh, dude, I already can tell you that the next things that we fight are going to be hard fucking core, because Eric doesn't give us magic items like this to not make us, almost die.
Hopefully Billy
My-
doesn't go down before she gets to grind someone up with a mortar and pestle.
What a statement.
Well, you do get a little bit of health back per turn now, so that should
do.
help. Yeah, my
We
other
gave you
group.
the Iron Stone for the AC too, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was 13 instead of 12.
Fucking hell.
We need another, like, meat shield in the party.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if, because if Ricky isn't going to show up, like, we might need a fucking hireling or something like that.
What are you talking about? You already have hirelings.
What do you mean?
We can't approach
Oh,
him.
the ones that I have, yeah.
Yeah, the cook. Technically, one of them's a bodyguard.
Well, yeah, but I need him there to keep an eye on the house.
True. Probably.
We should all get a bodyguard.
I don't think we all need a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Except maybe,
Yeah.
hiring a fighter wouldn't be a terrible idea, though, so that they're not just immediately surrounding fucking Allie or Billy.
No, it's probably fine.
You can hit me without rolling. Great.
Well, hopefully you can use the broom to your advantage next time and actually, like, be in the air so they can't just, like, clobber you
Yes.
with...
I agree. Hopefully next time I can actually act in combat. You are correct.
Right.
Well.
Yes, well.
Hopefully next time. Yes, well. Now you're getting it.
Do we fucking walk
Yes,
away from
well.
every session with a new phrase? What the fuck?
Yes, well.
100%.
Amazing.
100% do, yes.
We need like our own wiki page for this to keep track of everything.
Hey, what's up?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's about right.
Hopefully,
because, which one?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, which ones do we have so far? But go ahead, because that's a long conversation.
Which phrases?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're almost
Oh, I
always
can't even
immediately
remember him at
forgotten.
this point.
Yeah.
didn't Wink Wonk start here?
Yeah.
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 God, that caught on. That's like a plague now. No, they're out there. They have to come up organically.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The To Be Fair one is pretty common, but not that that's ours, but...
I carried that on my
be
shoulders wherever
fair.
I go. And then watching Letterkenny just cemented it, so...
Alright. I've got some homework to do, so I'm gonna log off for the night. I have to write 500 words for my class tomorrow, so...
Yes.
Ugh.
I am also going to go for
All right.
completely different reasons.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Night.
Bye. And to you, Sean, I think you're the only one to stream. Thanks for hanging out. Unless me, Matt, and other people are here too, and Roy Brewer. But everyone who is in stream, thanks for hanging out for a little bit and keeping me on the background. As usual, this will go on YouTube in case anyone missed anything. Bye.